Hello and welcome to episode 72 of Speak Free with MattyG. Today, I've got a huge guest in here. We got Heamasi Makasini, just recent debutant for the West Tigers. Gun centre, he played on the wing in our last round game. But yeah, thank you for joining me today, brother.
Thanks for having me.
So take me back to, I guess, your junior footy / rugby days. So you grew up in Orange, right?
Yep.
So yeah, country New South Wales.
Mm.
And did you play Union while you were there?
Yeah.
In Orange. And then when was the switch to league when you moved to Sydney?
Oh, well, actually played a bit of league before I moved to Sydney.
Yeah.
So I played for Newington Tigers, Orange Hawks. I forgot to mention that. It was just like only for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then decided to make the move to Sydney, and then that's pretty much where rugby league started.
Yeah. And so you obviously moved into the West Tigers area in terms of junior footy. Campbelltown sort of area, right? Camden?
Camden,
yeah. And were you a Tigers fan growing up? Or were you not? You weren't? Who did you go for growing up?
Oh, kind of a mix. Pretty much the Warriors. Yeah.
Up the walls.
Yeah. My 10th birthday was like a Warriors theme.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny as. Obviously you're a Tigers diehard now. That's all that matters. But so what age were you when you moved to Sydney?
It was start of 2018, so I was 11. Yeah. Turning 11. I was 10, turning 11.
Yeah, right. So pretty much your whole the best development years.
Pretty
you
much.
spent in Sydney. And what age were you when West Tigers contacted you to get in their pathways system?
I think it was 13's development.
Okay. Yeah, mad. That's sick. So what with playing over the years in that pathway system, what sort of changes have you seen at the club that you think we're on the right trajectory going forward?
No, obviously, coming up through the ranks. I started with the 13's dev team, and then I went up as a development player with the 2021 Harrow Matt side that won it that year. And obviously there was players like Lockie, Heath Mason, Luke Laliti, Kit Laliti, all them who are playing in a row right now.
Yeah.
We're in that side. And obviously seeing them go up through those ranks as well.
Yeah. I mean, I think there is we do have a really good pathway system now. Because we've never really struggled to create really good juniors. I think we've struggled to keep them. And there's so many you can name, so many that have played for the Tigers, then left and gone to other clubs. But I think now with who we've got in charge and with Richo there and obviously Benji as coach, and I think players really want to play for the club now.
Yeah.
Is that the sort of vibe you're getting around the club as well?
Yeah, no, definitely. Obviously with Benji and Richo, they're doing good stuff with the club. And just obviously with things like, bringing in players like Romy, Terrell.
Yeah, that would have a huge impact, right?
Yeah.
Like these are the players other players want to play with. So
Yeah.
yeah, fucking shout out Romy, my dog. That's my dog. But Richo, man, look, one thing I will say about Richo, right? Like I fucking love him, mate. And I went to watch your cup game and to see him there to watch all three grades. I'm like, this bloke's the CEO.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be there. You know what I mean? He can send people there to watch the games, check out how boys are going, or even the girls that were playing that day too. And he's there with a clipboard, sitting on the sideline, watching all three games at Lidcombe Oval. And I'm like, that's fucking mad. Like, that shows how committed he is to the club and how much he wants us to grow. And I think that, not to, throw shade at people who've been in that position in the past, but it's such a difference I've seen at the club this year, especially. like the whole vibe around the club is just changed. And obviously, I know we got 3 wooden spoons the last 3 years before this year, right? And missing out on that wooden spoon this year, like that adds to it for sure. But from the get-go, from round 1 this year, just the feel around the fans, the feel around the club was completely different.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know, it's hard to explain because I felt that before they even ran on the field to play, you know, a minute of football. So, but yeah, have you, like, you were there, so is this year your first year training with the boys? Like,
yeah, so this year was my full proper, like, training with them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I had a few sessions the start of last year.
Okay, yeah. Do you see a difference between those sessions last year and this year?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, there's a big shift with obviously the culture.
Yeah.
And obviously with the boys as well.
Yeah, because I just feel like the standards are just set so much higher now. And yeah, Benji's I listened to his interview with Terrell and I was just blown away. Like, I already love Benji, obviously, like as any Tigers fan does. But just to hear him how he speaks, and he's the perfect man for the job, in my opinion. Like, what sort of vibe? Like, were you a big Benji fan growing up?
Yeah.
So was it kind of mind blowing to be like, that's my coach? Like,
yeah, also at the start, you know, when I was doing like 1 session a week, I was a bit blown away. Like, obviously with Benji being there, you know, he's done a lot for the game.
Oh, yeah, so much for the game. Like, literally, I would say probably the most influential player of that period. Like, every kid growing up that I knew, like, even if they weren't Tigers fans, were doing the Benji step or the Benji flick pass, and they all wanted to be Benji Marshall. Didn't matter if they were front rower or a fucking winger or a 5'8", they all wanted to be Benji Marshall. You know? And I'm like, that's hectic. Like, and you know, that flick pass in that grand final literally inspired a whole generation of kids to play footy.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, for you young guys there at the club, that must be so mad to have him there as like a mentor, as your coach. So tell me about, you made your cup debut first before we get into NRL debut. You made your cup debut earlier this year as a 17-year-old. What was that like coming up against, you know, some players who are veterans of the game? Was it kind of a shock to the system?
Yeah, sort of. Obviously, you know, that whole week of training, I was trying to get a lot of reps in that centre, and we just finished school holidays, so that week first, we're training with the boys. They told me that I'm gonna be playing comp that weekend. I was like, oh yeah, all right. You know, against Raiders as well. Yeah, man. In Canberra, so it was a mad trip as well. We stayed at the night before. Yeah, hectic. Canberra's a fun place. Yeah, it's cold. But yeah, it is. It's fucking awful. It's freezing. Yeah, it is. It's they've got good nightlife, but actually, I must say, bit off topic, but when I came down for the round 20, what was it? Round 26? 26. Yeah. And yeah, I was like, fuck, this place is pumping. After I was surprised. There was mad lines outside of like every club. And like, all right, geez, where am I? Like I went back in time. But yeah, no, that's cool. So did heaps of family in that go down for your cup debut as well? Or no, it was just my mum, my dad, my sister. Yeah. Mad. Because cup and NRL games used to line up with each other. Now they're just like they're completely separate, right? So yeah. And then round 26, in Canberra, you were named 18th man. Yeah. A lot of us thought you were debuting. I thought you were debuting. And then when we saw like it changed at the last minute, I was like, God damn. I was like, I even said to myself, I was like, I bet he's going to debut next week at Gold Coast. I think one game I can't fucking go to. But nah, that's mad. So in that cup game, in your debut at Canberra, was it like sort of cool being, I guess, you know, a 17-year-old playing the second best competition in Australia for rugby league, and with a clear future ahead of you? What was that feeling like, you know, running out in Magpies colours? Yeah, obviously when I got on, I was a bit nervous, but then I felt a bit comfortable because I had NATO inside of me, and then Sake and they're both two good players, and and I knew they'll take care of me, and it was good. Obviously playing SU ball, versing boys, and then getting the taste of playing men.
Yeah.
It was a mad experience.
Yeah. Could you notice the change in, I guess, the quality of footy, or just like the hits, how hard the hits were and that?
Obviously the physicality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big difference.
Yeah, completely different, eh?
Yeah.
Because you're coming up against, boys of all ages then.
Mm.
And then did you think like halfway through the year, say like this year when you knew you were turning 18 before the end of the year, and did you think you would debut? Did you see that in your mind to debut for NRL this year, or did you think it would happen later?
Oh, yeah. At first, I was thinking it will happen like next year, but yeah, it wasn't really a goal of mine this year to make my debut.
Yeah.
At the end of the round, but yeah, to be getting that chance, it was mad.
Yeah. And to go out on like a personal high, like I know we lost the game against the Titans and that, but to score in your debut is fucking incredible. Like honestly, like that's like a perfect debut, right? Like, and yeah, like what a moment for you, and to have all your friends and family there. That must have been special. Yeah, talk me through, I guess, that week leading up to it. What day did you get told by Benji before it was announced to the rest of the boys? Talk me through that moment of like, did he bring you aside? Did he bring you into his office and tell you? Or?
Oh, so it was straight after the camera game.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Straight after that.
Because Skelton was...
Gerald. Yeah.
Knocked himself out, bruh.
Shout out Gerald.
I love him. That was a good hit, but yeah, fuck. Just unlucky.
Killed him.
Yeah. Oh, shit. But yeah, so it was right after that, right? So was it like a private moment of you and Benji?
Yeah, so at first it was private. Like told me face to face that, because of Gerald's out, I'll be making my debut, and my whole mind, like adrenaline just rushed and everything.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we were just waiting for the boys to settle for a bit, and then he announced, and all the boys started cheering, got around it, and
that's
jumping on me.
Well, that must have been like it would have been a good vibe, especially after, like I feel like the team played really well that game in Canberra. A few unlucky calls, I don't want to get anyone in trouble with talking shit about the refs, but some of the calls, man, Jesus. I'll say what you guys can't say. I'm not part of the NRL. I'm not employed by West Tigers. I can say whatever I want. But yeah, but especially like to cop a loss, but then to have like something to be excited about, like for you, to make your debut, fresh 18-year-old, such a bright future, a lot of talk about you. And yeah, it's a pretty special moment for the club and obviously for your teammates. And then you let me know, I think you messaged me on the Monday and told me, and I was like, God damn, I knew it was going to happen.
The wedding and stuff.
Yeah, right. I was like, the whole time I was at the wedding, I was literally like on my phone and I'm like, fuck this wedding cunt. Like I just want to be there. I had heaps of mates that were there too, so I was like, I was just annoyed that I wasn't there, but it was a good wedding. It was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I saw you go in, I was watching it and I was like, that's my dog. I was so happy for you. But yeah, mad. That would have been a mad experience.
Yeah.
Gold Coast too. So did you spend a couple of days up there after, or?
Yeah, so we spent the night there.
Yeah.
And went back the next morning.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's mad. And then, to come back, you're an NRL player now. I know you talked about it a little bit on Terrell's potty, but to go from that to back to school, what was the reception like at school?
It was crazy.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked in, everyone just started congratulating me and stuff. But I was mad to be back at school.
Yeah, that's mad. Man, you'd be the most popular person there, right?
Yeah.
They'd love you. They'd love you. So you went to Newington.
Yep.
On a scholarship deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad. And Who were you playing for? Like for them to notice you to give you a scholarship? Were you playing rugby for?
Yeah.
Who were you playing rugby for before that?
So I was under 12s. It's called State Cup. So I was playing for Illawarra.
Okay, so they have scouts there and that looking. Yeah, mad. And then from that, so when you went to Newington, they gave you a rugby scholarship. You're playing Union. Did you think at that point you wanted to be a rugby union player? Was that the goal?
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Obviously, I grew up with playing rugby union first.
Yeah.
And coming from a rugby union background family. Yeah, rugby union was, I was heading that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, when I started playing rugby league here in Sydney, that's when my love for the game started to grow. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's mad. And even now, what would you say? Do you love them equally, or is league a more preferred game for you? Like in your style of play, obviously. Like, not talking about the game as a whole, but for you as a player, what do you prefer to play?
Oh, yeah, league.
League.
But
yeah, it's a bit more free flowing, do you think, or like you got a bit more space to move and show off your skill, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you can do that in both codes.
Yeah.
But, I know I just played league more, and yeah, the more I played it, like the more I loved the game, I guess. But I still love both, like both rugby league and union. But yeah, my love for league just outgrew my love for union.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense, and especially I guess in New South Wales, especially in Sydney, NRL is it's the biggest game, right?
Yeah.
So like the hype around it and that would add to it, to see that fan love that you probably don't get in like junior, in local rugby competitions here, not to the same extent as NRL. For Sydney clubs anyway. I'm not talking about obviously New Zealand. They're crazy.
Yeah,
they love their unions. I remember I went over there this year to Auckland for the Tigers game. And everyone was like that on what day did we play? Sunday. So I went over there on the Saturday and I was wearing like Tigers kit and that. And I was like, bro, I've seen like no Warriors getting that. They're like, you won't. Like everyone loves rugby here. They're like, you'll see it tomorrow because the game's on. But like other than that, and I'm like, oh shit. Like they had me believing like everyone was rugby league mad now. And I think obviously it is growing over there massively. But union will always be their number one sport. Whereas I think here, NRL is it's just on a different level, eh? Like, especially if you play for a Sydney club, especially if you're a West Tigers player, because the media love to talk about you. But like Benji said too, a good thing that I heard him say is like, when we're doing good, that noise, that chatter goes away, and it is true because you look at all the best clubs, how often do they have people writing nasty stories about them? Never, right? Like, so, next year's going to be a good year. I can feel it. So with and then Newington. So when you're starting playing, I guess a bit more serious footy with West Tigers Pathways, how did that go with your school, like to balance both rugby and rugby league?
Yeah. So Newington and West Tigers have a strong relationship, and they kind of like they're like a schedule up for me. So Newington agreed with Tigers to just let me finish off my schooling and my school rugby first, and then they can have me in the holidays. So that's what I done in my holidays. I went inside with Tigers and trained with the boys, and just trying to get that much experience with the older boys and stuff.
Yeah, man. Are you? Is there a bit of you that's sad that I guess the Newington days are over, like that period of your life?
Yeah.
Is that something you'll miss?
Yeah, no, definitely. Obviously with the boys and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously coming to Newington in year 8, I didn't really know anyone, because Newington's like out in the city ways and stuff.
Yeah.
And I grew, like lifelong friends, relationships with the boys at Newington, and like boys that I still talk to now and stuff. I'll miss it heaps.
Yeah, and the energy that school rugby brings, is insane, eh? Like, they even broke Leichhardt Oval that time. Remember? You broke the platform, bro. You're jumping that hard. But like that, it must feel mad to have that sort of energy, like for a school game. You know,
Yeah.
like I would say it's like our version, like on obviously a much smaller scale, but it's sort of our version of like college football. You know, in a way, like league doesn't like we don't really have that. Not to the extent rugby does.
Yeah.
It's just got such a mad following. Like if you're a Newington boy, you're a fucking Newington. You know what I mean? Like they're just so passionate. And I think that's cool. Like it's a cool thing that you've already experienced. I guess that sort of, I guess fanfare in a way. Like I know they're part of the school. Like it's a little bit different, but like to translate that into becoming a professional football player. I know a different code, but I guess you're already sort of used to that pressure in a certain way. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
Like it's probably a different level of pressure now.
Yeah.
NRL, obviously. But like to have people that are, you know, really rooting for you that's outside of your own team, you know, outside of your own like actual playing group.
Yeah.
Like I guess you would be I'm trying to think of like the point I'm trying to make here. I know it, but I'm just trying is that like people, you know, that aren't in the team itself, all they see is results on the field, right?
Yeah.
So they don't know what's going on behind. All they care about is winning, right? Like your team winning for you. So I guess that would, you know, improve your ability to handle a bit of hate or, you know, people talking shit online and whatnot.
Yeah.
Is that something that you've already experienced, you would say, like growing up, playing in just, you know, for Newington or anyone, just like some people talking shit?
Oh, not really. No, I didn't really have that much like that side of stuff happening with me.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't too late on until I made the switch to sign with Tigers and you know, just leaving Union.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much when it started to happen, I guess.
Because there was a you played what was it, Australian schoolboys
Under 18s for Union last year.
Yeah, wow. So under 18s, that's for the Wallabies. Yeah, that's crazy. And so how does that competition work? Because to be honest, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not a Union fan at all. But not saying I don't like I could watch the game, but I'm just like I'm not all over it. You know what I mean? Like so was that like a competition between you guys and New Zealand? Was it or yeah?
So so every year they take turns. So last year we went to New Zealand, and then we had a game against their Barbarian side, and we won that.
Yeah, sick.
And then it was like a 6-week camp, I think.
Okay,
so we were like 3 weeks at Canberra at the AIS.
Oh, mad.
So we trained, like we all assembled there, trained there. You know, you just connected, and then we flew over to New Zealand for like 2.5 weeks. We were there for 2.5 weeks, and we was up in Hamilton. We played the Barbarian side, won that, and then the week after we played the New Zealand team, and then we got the dub, and I think that was the first time we beat them since 2019.
Yeah, wow.
That was like Joseph Swaley's side.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
So it was pretty special for us, and that was mad.
Yeah, that's and especially to beat them at home too. Like that's hectic. That would have been a good feeling because they, like I said, they're crazy for rugby over there.
Yeah.
You know, it's their national sport. It's what their kids are. You know, every kid with a dream wants to be a Union player over there. They want to be an All Black. Yeah, they're. You know, I got so wrapped up in it. I bought a fucking All Blacks jersey when I was over there.
I don't blame you. No. I think they're playing this tonight. I think Wallabies and All Blacks. Yeah.
Oh shit, where at? In over there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, that's hectic. There was a game on when I went over there, but it wasn't near me. It wasn't in Auckland. It was somewhere else. Forget. But they played. I think it was. Oh no, it wasn't Wallaby. Sorry, it was the girls team but All Blacks versus someone else. I forget who they versed. But it was on the big screen of the casino, and everyone was just I was like, I've never seen passion like this. Hey, it's crazy. So going on to next year, there's obviously a lot of, great outside backs at the Tigers. And, you're very young. So where do you see yourself, I guess, fitting into the team moving forward next year?
So yeah, it's pretty hard to think where I'll be because obviously you got Taruva, Jura, great outside backs. But I guess this preseason is where I can sharpen my tools, develop as a better player, and that time will come. I guess I'm still young.
Yeah, of course.
But,
and just be ready whenever Benji, wants you. But I guess that's the one thing you've got on your side is your age, right? Like you're so young, and what a great players to learn off. Like even that I don't play your position, like just leadership qualities of Jerome Luai, of Terrell May, of Api Coruscant, like these boys just like that's honestly I would put that down as important as Benji's coaching and the club culture. In terms of why we're starting to turn things around is because of those boys, like for sure. I just think they just set really high standards. Do you see that as well? Like,
I definitely see that stuff. Romy, Uppy, Terrell, all them older boys, stepping up, and just change the club heaps, I guess, and just their leadership culture. It's all changing.
Yeah.
And the club is on to bigger and better things.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I don't think I've ever been this as excited as I am now as a Tigers fan. Not in a long time anyway, And I truly do believe like a finals berth is just around the corner.
Yeah.
Not to put, pressure on you guys, but like also, come on guys, let's make finals. But it's so funny. I interviewed you after your cup game where you scored your first cup try. And bro, someone commented on the TikTok. He was like, "Don't put too much pressure on the kid."
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm like, "What did I even say?" I think that's because I called you the future of the West Tigers. I'm like, "Well, he's a young player. He plays. He's going to make his fucking. He can handle it, all right." What I guess with going into next year, what did we end up finishing this year? 13th.
13th, yeah.
Yeah. So really 11th because the last game.
Let's just say 11th.
Yeah. There was a few, really we were as good to probably, in terms of our form, I think we were a couple places higher than 13th. I don't think it's a true reflection of the season we had.
Yeah.
But even 13th, it's better than 17th. So we're heading in the right direction. But do you see us, to give our fans, obviously there's a lot of Tigers fans that will be watching this, to give our fans some hope, where do you see us making finals next year?
No, definitely. Obviously, this year was kind of a look of where the club is heading and of what the club is capable of. Yeah. And it showed from round one and throughout. Some games were a bit, but
but majority of games this year, you guys have been in. Like there hasn't been too many games that have been blowouts and that. Bar the Melbourne game, but whatever. But I think there's just such a change in attitude within the club. Just that will to fight for every point, for every win, and just not just not giving up. Because a lot of times in the past they've just it's funny, you talk to Tigers fans and you're like, oh, we've seen this before. Like you just know, fuck, it's gonna all go to shit from here. And this year it's like I remember having that feeling, and then the team just kept surprising me. I'm like, all right, nah, we're back. All right, we're sweet. And I think bar the middle part of the season, where we had however many losses in a row, which we're still in a lot of those games against good quality teams too. I think after that we really found our identity. And I think we just got to be that tough, go for it team. Like the way we played against the Bulldogs,
Yes.
As a Tigers fan, one of the best fucking days of my life. That was the one game I was like, we got to win this game, man. And yeah, that felt so good. But the whole team just played so well, and I'm like, that's the attitude. That's what we need. That's the drive we need to be able to push for a finals berth next year. And I think then going into, the last few rounds of the season, I know there was a couple losses in that, but I think we really did find our identity.
Yeah.
And we're a proud club, and I think it's good that's finally showing on the field. Now I did want to talk about so you grew up in you moved to, but grew up in the Campbelltown area.
Yep.
Do you feel a stronger connection to, I guess, playing games at Campbelltown compared to Leichhardt Oval, or where is it for you? Is it kind of even?
Oh no, it's probably even, I guess. But my first time playing Campbelltown was my under-12s grand final.
Oh really?
Campbelltown City. Yeah, it was.
So you got like a special memory there,
yeah.
No, that's cool. See, for me as a fan, like my dad was a West Magpies fan, right? So this back when they played at Lidcombe, before they relocated to Campbelltown.
Yeah.
But I was born in 97, so I've only ever known West Tigers basically as a joint venture. And I think it irks my dad a little bit, but I feel such a strong connection to Leichhardt Oval. Like I go to every game. Like it's not like I miss Campbelltown games. And there's been some great memories there over the years too. But Leichhardt is just, I don't know.
There's something about it that
it's just something special, man.
Gives that aura.
Yeah, I want to be buried there. I'm going to get a special approval from Inner West Council to bury me there.
Just got one stone. MattyG.
Yeah, just in the middle of the hill, at the top, near the scoreboard. I'm keen for them to renovate that. 2027 scares me because we won't be playing any games there.
Yeah.
But obviously it's for the best. And I love that they're not touching the hill. I think it's staying exactly as is. Obviously they'll build things around it and whatnot. Facilities need some new toilets, but but I think that adds to the charm too. Is kind of like that. It's kind of run down a little bit. Like I don't know. I'm keen for there to be upgrades, right? Like I think it's good for the club.
Yeah,
it's definitely great for the sport. It's great that we can save Leichhardt Oval by doing that. But there is an element to it as well that I'm like, just leave it as is. I can leave it.
Leave its OG
that unsafe. Has anyone died? You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely for the best. I'm keen to, but I'm not keen for 2027 to not be there for a year.
Yeah.
But anyway, imagine if we win the comp 2027, no Leichhardt games.
Oh,
crazy.
Good.
I really, it's funny because I probably haven't had a premiership, like a true premiership dream as a fan of the Tigers in a long time. Like, obviously you start every year thinking, could it be this year?
Yeah.
Now that's starting to change. I really do think we're building towards that.
Yeah.
Is that something that's spoken about at the club, or is that something that's just on the back of everyone's mind? Is that something that's actually talked about, like we can win a comp?
Yeah, definitely. Also, we got the players to do it, I guess. And like you said, the club's heading that direction. The culture, just the relationship with the boys as well. Just building that. A strong connection with each other, and I guess that just will build onto that way and to that direction of winning a premiership. And Richo, Benji, all of them, they're doing a good job for that, and
that's definitely where their heads are at. Hey, like in every press release that Richo releases, there's just so much confidence talk about that, and it's just little changes that he's made around the club, like when we have our awards night and things like that. And speaking of, I will be attending, so Gee-hoo. But like to have it at the end after like the grand final, he's like, well, this is like that's because in our minds it's like, well, we're going to be playing in that grand final, and I think that's little changes like that really do impact a club. And I think it's cool now to have someone that's, you know, it doesn't come out and say we're in a rebuilding year and that.
Yeah.
You know, like I heard fucking a million times before through prior, you know, administration. But to have someone who has a dream and who has like drive to change, to turn the club around, I think any organisation you need to lead from the top. And I think we have a really good leader in him and obviously Benji as well to start seeing results on the footy field.
Yeah.
So cheers to that. Now, I do want to ask you just a couple fan-friendly questions.
Yeah.
Who's the most annoying teammate?
This is so stitch up. Annoying.
Most annoying.
Oh.
Who grinds your gears? Who you're like, shut up, bro.
Oh. I don't know. Luke. He's going to be seeing this. Luke Lally.
Oh, man.
Gets on my nerves.
Who's probably the funniest teammate?
Oh. Man, they're all funny, but yeah. Tito.
Yeah. Even at that training session I went to, bro, just his laugh on the field. It's so funny, man. Yeah, he's got good energy. And who would you say you're closest with in the I guess in the top 30?
Oh, I'm pretty close with all of them, I guess, but probably maybe like Tito as well. Like Tito, Jarrell, Luke.
Yeah,
even though he's annoying. No jokes. Kidding. Yeah.
Romy's got big raps on you. I heard him talk about you in the West Tigers potty he did. And that must feel good to have someone of Romy's, I guess, you know, his repertoire and everything he's achieved for him to be giving you raps. What does that sort of mean to you, hearing those sort of things? Is that pretty special?
Yeah, it's pretty special. Obviously, you know, Romy, I grew up watching him on TV, and you know, for those words to say about me, it's pretty mad. And I love him.
That's a dog. No, that would feel so good. Now, I know you talked about it on Terrell's potty about Stephen Crichton. So he's your favourite player.
Yeah.
Have you met him yet? Like since you started like playing?
Oh, yeah. My first time meeting him was at Leichhardt for the schoolboy final.
Oh, yeah, mad.
Yes, it was like the day after all of that, the wallpaper thing and everything.
Right, okay. Yeah. So that just came out and then, okay. No, that's mad, but so I guess with someone like him, right, who's achieved so much, like he would he'd be pretty rapt. I would imagine you saying like that's your idol, you know, that's who you want to sort of emulate in your game. Is that is he the only one that you sort of like really looked up to growing up in terms of your position? Or was there a few, you know, who inspired you growing up?
Oh, yeah, growing up when I was like younger, like Greg Inglis, Idris Folau was probably, you know, number one.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until Critter and like last year before, that's when, you know, he grew on me, and I just love the way he plays and, you know, the way he carries himself as well as a leader. Yeah. And, you know, he's still young as well. You know, he's achieved a lot of things as well.
Yeah, I couldn't believe when a few of the boys were posting Happy 25th, I'm like, fuck. This guy has achieved so much in 25 years. Crazy. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And to have, you know, he's very close with a few of the boys at the club as well. Yep. So, you know, that's good for you as well. Like in terms of like it's not like he's like this distant person, you know, he's, you'll definitely have moments that you can, you know, ask him questions and shit. Yeah. It's funny. And learn off him as well.
It was funny because day after the podcast released, he flicked me a message and
really?
Followed me on Instagram.
Yeah, that's hectic.
Bro, it was the best day ever.
I know what you mean, but bro,
I was over the moon.
Oh, bro, there's nothing better than like you're chilling and then your phone fucking dings.
Just see Crit, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it follows you. Bro, that was like when Romy followed me. I was like, bro.
I was mad.
Bro, I know what you mean, man. There's something special about that, eh? Like it's to be recognized by these people you look up to. Yeah. It's cool. It's really cool. Now we'll talk about you've just turned 18. What sort of person are you off the field? Are you obviously you're very committed to the sport and that, but now that you're 18, are you gonna let loose a little bit and have a bit of fun, do some 18-year-old shit?
I'll see. Turning 18 was mad. I'm legal for pretty much anything now.
Yeah,
so,
not anything.
Yeah, no, not anything, but like a few things. But yeah, no. Probably off the field the way I am. Calm, chilled.
Yeah, you are a very chilled person. Quite shy as well, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Quite reserved.
Yeah, reserved.
Yeah.
Get that from my mom.
Oh really?
Stop blaming her. Not jokes.
What's your old man like? Is he the opposite of your mum?
Oh yeah.
He's more outgoing in that. Yeah.
My mum's a bit outgoing, but yeah, she can be like shy sometimes. But
yeah,
my dad's completely different.
Were you would you say you were shy around like when you first started training with the boys, right? Was that like, were you shy around them like until you got sort of, used to being around them? Like, 'cause it would be a bit intimidating, right? 17 years old, you're going into an NRL side to train with them. Is that, what was that moment like for you?
So my first time that I trained with them, I was 15, 2016. That was when I was doing the one session a week and the holidays.
15, 2016, training with NRL. That's fucking crazy. That's actually crazy. But that's mad. Like, it's good for you because now, like, you're this age and you feel, it's sort of second nature to you now. But yeah, so what was that intimidating, being that young?
Yeah, I was like watching them on TV and then being there. I was still, I was like younger. So I'm still young, but I was like younger then. And just to see them play it was pretty intimidating, and I was a bit nervous. But yeah, whatever. Like the players that got me out of my comfort zone during that time was Sol Fatabe.
Yeah.
And NATO as well. And yeah, that was pretty much who I hanged around with. Like, and also the younger boys like Kit, Luke.
Yeah.
But, and Sol Sakuru. But,
yeah, legend, man. No, that's good because I feel like you're part of the next generation, right, coming through. But I see like the bond you boys have like off the field as well. I think it's mad. Because that translates. See, I've always been big on like culture, right? I think culture wins premierships. Like, obviously, you need talent and you need drive and all that. But I think if you have all those other ingredients and you don't have good culture, you're not going to win the comp. Like, and I truly believe it's like the number one ingredient to winning premierships. Because if you look at every team who's won one in the last however long, like Penrith's culture is fucking insanely incredible. Like the way they can live for each other, like it's just insane.
Yeah.
Melbourne as well, Sydney Roosters, and I feel like now because you boys are building such a strong connection and culture, not just within the club but in your own personal lives as well outside of footy. I think that will translate on the field for sure. Yeah. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, no, definitely. We'll see. Yeah, that culture is like growing, and it's pretty mad seeing the club shifting. From pretty much nothing, I guess, and now they were like from here, now they're like rising up, and it's pretty mad to see, and just to be a part of that as well. Yeah, it's pretty mad.
Yeah. There's so much excitement and like so much improvement, just in everything I see with the club. And yeah, I guess to all the Tigers fans watching, become a member. Because I tell you what, those tickets are going to be hard to buy when we're on top of the table for sure. Especially Leichhardt, mate. They will sell out. So become a member, secure your seat or your spot on the hill, and come watch Heamasi Makasini fucking cut up. Playing for the Tigers, it's proud history, right, of both clubs, both West Magpies, Balmain, and as a joint venture. What does putting on that jersey mean to you?
And it was special. Like you said, the club comes with rich cultural history. Greats like players that all that before me, who were like amazing. And just to put on that jersey on that day, it was freaking mad.
Yeah, and then to get a try too. Yeah, how good. Meat pies all around. That's sick. you got your formal tonight, school formal.
Yeah.
So that would be officially like that's the ending of your Newington life, right? Like after that.
Oh, HSC.
Oh yeah, you got test, but like.
Well, yeah, this is pretty much the departure of.
Yeah, like last, like I guess as a whole group, as a collective that you'll be there for. That's that must be pretty exciting for you.
Yeah, no, pretty keen.
Yeah, so after party as well. You're gonna get everyone's gonna get fucked up. I'm ratting this boy out. But no, that's and then you get to do it all again at awards night as well.
Yeah, nice.
Same shit. So it's another formal basically.
Go with you. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My dog. I don't know what table I'll be on. Hope I'm on with good people. Imagine if they put me on with all these weirdos. I'll be like, bruh. I'll be like, I'm a celebrity. Nah, it should be fun. So yeah, in the city too, Debutant House awards night.
Where is it?
Debutant House. Yeah, Piedmont.
Yeah, Piedmont. Oh, that was where my grad night was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I went to a formal there actually. I was someone's date to a private school formal. Yeah, I went to public school, so we're just at the local pub, mate. No. But no, it was fun. It's not. It's really nice there. So yeah, I'm keen to. Never been to Tigers Awards night before, so
Not same as my first one as well.
Yeah, mad.
We were making our debut together.
Yeah, lad. Let's get a photo on the orange carpet, lad. I think they put an orange carpet there, don't they?
Orange, red. Should be orange.
Orange for the Tigers. Claws out, baby. Masi, thank you so much for coming in, brother.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Honestly, like your support on the potty and that means the world to me as well. So thank you, and yeah, I can't wait to see you cover up next year. And to Tigers fans, claws out, baby. And remember, speak
Claws
free
out.
with MattyG.